Good afternoon, guys.
Hey. Alex, you were banged up in training camp. Just didn't you have the knee in training camp?
Mm-hmm.
How long did it sort of take for you to kind of feel like you were at 100% once we got into the season here?
I can't remember. I mean, I remember when I came back with an injury from the national team, and then after a couple of days of training camp, I got injured the knee, and that got me like 10, 15 days out of the rotation and the practice and everything, and then I started doing things with the team, and I think by the last game of the preseason, I think I was already pretty good to play, and then a couple days after, just full goal.
Yeah. Alex, when you're in and out of the rotation, is it hard to kind of get a shooting rhythm and stay in that shooting rhythm?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but you know, like sometimes if you don't get like so many minutes of in the game, you get the day after to practice the 3-on-3, get your rhythm, get your game rhythm shots especially, and just not to focus, just to be ready. If the next game you're play 30 or 5 minutes, you always got to get ready. So that's what the practices are for.
Is there anything different for you when you're playing like with a group of 3 or 4 starters versus when you're playing with a reserve unit?
I mean, obviously, like when you play with the starters, they create more for the team because they're obviously more talented than the rest. But I mean, playing with the second unit is also really good. I mean, Brady Falcon knows how to move. The big mans with Pat and Jeremy, they can pop roll, so they give us like a lot of options to play to the second side. And I feel also really comfortable playing with those guys. So.
When your minutes were more consistent, what do you think was contributing to you not seeing your shot fall as much as you're used to seeing it going?
I mean, of course, like when you get like more than 20, 25 minutes a game, you kind of get used to it, and you got a lot of more open looks, and as far as playing, like you don't have this, like you don't need to do everything you want to do in 5 minutes. You think you have like more time, so that gives you like I guess more freedom and space to get better shots and just wait to your opportunity.
Can you recall a time in your career where you had like your worst shooting stretch, whether it was with Barcelona or
the worst?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the games. I don't know about stretches. I remember getting 0 for 8 or 0 for 9 in one game, or for 6. More than one game. It's just something like happens. Shooters are like that. You gotta be lucky, get your work done the day after, and just keep focused. I mean, I know I can make those shots because I prove it. So I just be myself, work more, and just be ready to knock those out.
Alex, sorry. Nick had some insightful comments about the offense, but when you're sitting on the bench during the game, can you see where the offense kind of struggles or sputters at times?
I think usually is when we get like so many one-pass shots or not even passing. I think when we get to attack the paint, make the extra pass, and find a better shot is great for the team. I don't know why some stretches of the game we just stop playing like that. Like for example, last game in the third quarter, we just stopped passing the ball to each other. Not the defensive part of the game. I think we were pretty good, especially on half court. So we just got to play our identity at the 48 minutes. What's happening is like we play really good basketball for 30 minutes, and then the 18, the rest of it, we just stop moving the ball, and that's what the other teams get back on the games, or they get straight back.
And when you're out there and that happens, is there anything you can do in terms of communicating with your teammates, like, hey guys, let's get back to this, or do you think that's lacking when you're out there?
Yeah, I mean, we try to talk, obviously, especially when we got problems in the court and they get run-ons. I don't know. I mean, it's on ourselves. I think the biggest mistake is like we got to be ready when those moments in the game come to us, and just be a team. I mean, we proved against Golden State, against so many teams, that we can play better basketball in this league. So I don't know why we're stopping doing that 5 minutes of the game.
else?